Well, Floyd Mayweather talks a lot about hard work and dedication, and that has been the root of this light heavyweight contender getting back to a championship fight. We'll see what he does with it here tonight, champ.
He's a grinder, John, and you knew that he would get back here. You knew that he would find a way to put himself right back on the verge of becoming the man. He has seen it before, he has done it, he has been here. He recognizes and knows that the changes necessary were done in the gym. He's ready, he's prepared, he's sure, he knows in his mind that by the end of the night, he's holding championship gold.
And there was a time when this division was top heavy. Now the top 15 is absolutely loaded. He has emerged out of that pack. We'll see if he becomes the new champion here tonight. All right, here's a man who needs no introduction, the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion and one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, trying to hold up his end of the bargain and leave the way he came in as the champion of the world.
He's an absolute star. John, that belt defines him. That belt is who he is now. He recognized that the moment he became the champion, his life changed. He loves it. He loves being the best in the world. He loves ruling atop this very difficult division, and he intends to keep it that way for a very long time.
He did say to us in the fighter meeting on the record, this may be his most difficult title defense to date. As such, he's put in all the right work. We'll see if he can remain the hunted here at 205 pounds. Well, it is the venue in which every UFC athlete hopes to one day compete, and we are now ready to go from Madison Square Garden here in New York City. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, LYOTO, the Dragon Machida. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Suga Rashad.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, it's a venue that needs no introduction. The world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. Even for a Boston guy, I have levels of appreciation for the building.
I mean, when you walk into MSG, you get chilled because you understand the history that comes with competing in this arena.
Clean punch right there. Lands a shot to the leg. All right, so there it is. The takedown is there on the first attempt. Wrestling's the best base for mixed martial arts. I didn't wrestle, but that is what I believe, and the kickboxer is not at all where he wants to be early in this fight.
As a wrestler myself, you dig into these fights and you think this is exactly what's going to happen. This wrestler's going to level change. The kicks are going to get caught. He's going to find ways to get this guy down and try to overwhelm him. That's exactly what he's doing at the start of the fight.
Good work from the top here by Evans. Making all these shots count. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the floor.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Machida's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Lands the grounded pound strike here. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the field.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Takedown defense is there. All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Some damage being. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Evans gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Just missed with the left there. So 3 minutes off the clock in our first round. Attempts the front kick there.
Another takedown lands. Nice shot there by the champ. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is thudding off the mat.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Now he's going full mount. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Well, that combination's gonna leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Evans. Print the shirts, ground and pound. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
When we go back out there, the same game plan, but now I want you to use more kicks.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern-day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this young man.
No, and he does it in the old school way, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon, they use it as a barrier to get up.
Right.
Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're going to turn to your knees, he'll take your neck and choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You got to go back to guys like Mark Munoz. They used to call him the Filipino smashing machine because he was so good with his ground and pound, and this guy shows that same exact type of approach. Oh, right into mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Evans. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Machida's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. The Dragon Machida getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. While landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Evans.
He's got to be careful here.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Evans is right back to the full mount here.
He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Evans.
That was nice.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Machida.
Getting the mount here.
Good fight here, under 2 to go.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Good work, guys, come on.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Evans. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. 15 seconds. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh, beautiful jab there by Evans. Yeah, left hook found its target.
Beautiful job by the champion.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Circling to his right. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Effective with the jab. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, huge kick to the leg. Oh, big left hand there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right.
That was a big check.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Now some separation. Evans is dealing with an obvious limp right now. Perhaps it was that last kick to the right leg that caused him the problem. So we'll see if he can start checking some of those and make the adjustment. But clearly this is a storyline that could emerge throughout the rest of this fight. Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
90 seconds to go now. Just out of range with that left hook.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
All right, champ, now we're starting to see some bruising on that thigh. Pretty good job attacking that area tonight.
I mean, this guy is digging his shin into hit the thigh. What a tremendous performance by this guy.
Strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Let's work, guys. Come on.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hit.
Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. "15 seconds. Side control now. Evans' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. but at least staying busy on the bottom. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round.
Take a deep breath.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are gonna be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never wanna be cut, you never wanna be bleeding, but if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still gotta do something different though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Inside kid.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of the stage.
Both guys appeared to land there. His misses are entertaining. Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now is time to start being on high alert.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Nice combination of kicks there by Machida. 3 minutes to go. His opponent lifted a little bit, tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick. Oh, nice level change.
Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Nice positional control here. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. Oh, nice.
2 minutes here to go, round 4. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue down the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Daniel.
Well, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy is taking a beating, and the blood has to be affecting his vision at this point. It's got to be careful here.
Evans is able to flatten him out. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
This is a terrible position.
"15 seconds to go." Oh, the ground and pound is there. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
You gotta keep doing exactly what you just did.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round, forthcoming. Machida's face would have to be classified as a mess. Cut on his cheek, and it's only getting worse. Chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, nice kick.
Man has his chin been tested early. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Evans.
Great timing on that double leg.
See him put himself into the half guard. Likes the control, yep.
Now he's going full mount. The swelling just keeps getting worse, and his opponent just keeps attacking it. That is the right way to approach a fight. He's got to start throwing now.
He's having his way with him here. Evans is back in full mount. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Machida's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Machida's in half guard now. Working out of the half guard here. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground. And these guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Machida. Throwing that
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
You gotta fight.
back to his feet. Inside leg kick, that'll count. got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he stands...
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you're in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. 30 seconds now to go in the fight. Oh, straight to the body by Machida. 20 seconds to go in the fight. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest, 48-47, Machida. Judge 2 scores it, 48-47, Evans. And Judge 3 scores it, 48-47, for the winner by split decision, and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, LYOTO, the Dragon Machida.
Well, some question whether or not LYOTO Machida was capable of this type of performance. Well, the former UFC light heavyweight king certainly answered all of those questions and then some with his skills tonight. This is a hard guy to simulate in training, that much we know, and his opponent just really didn't have much in terms of answers tonight.